Her entire body was sore from being cramped on an airplane for an entire day. Her skin felt clammy and oily, the stale, stagnant air from the plane clinging to her like a grimy film. A shower sounded like heaven. Shifting the weight of her computer bag to her other shoulder, she retrieved her cell phone and dialed her sister. It went straight to voicemail, so she left a quick message, letting Eden know that she'd arrived and would either Uber it or get a cab to her house. Once she'd yanked her sturdy silver suitcase from the belt of the carousel, she exited the airport through the automatic doors. Cabs, as well as town cars, were lined up along the sidewalk. Just as she started to step over to one, she saw a well-dressed, gray-haired man holding an electric tablet with her name on it. "I'm Chloe Sterling," she informed him once she was close enough. "But I didn't call for a car service." The man smiled and nodded. "I'm Maxwell with Elite Travel. Someone must have wanted you to arrive in style." He gestured to the brand-spanking new black sedan behind him. Chloe rolled her eyes, knowing exactly who that someone was. She'd told her sister a dozen times not to go to any trouble. "Let me guess. You're taking me to 1123 Poppy Lane?" The man checked his tablet. "I am." Chloe handed over her suitcase while wondering how much the ride had set Eden back. Her sister was always extravagant with money, but she had to admit it was nice to ride comfortably after such a long flight. Once she was safely ensconced in the plush leather back seat, she sent Eden a text. "Not at all what I meant by 'don't go to any trouble,' sister of mine." She waited several minutes, but no reply came through. Chloe watched the landscape of downtown LA pass by, lulled by the gentle rocking of the car and the comfort of the back seat, feeling both concerned and relieved when the city buildings gave way to smaller cottage houses and a quaint-looking historic town. This wasn't at all what she'd pictured when she'd imagined LA. "So what brings you to Los Feliz?" her driver asked. "My sister. I'm just here for a visit," she informed him absently. "Ah, well, there's lots to see and do. How long are you staying?" "A week," she said, wondering if it would feel like too brief or too long of a visit when it was time to go. "No time at all, then," he commented. "Where are you from originally?" "Boston." She scrolled through her cell phone, frowning when she saw that Eden still hadn't called or texted her back. She texted Cassie C.J. Jackson, the photographer she worked with back home, the closest thing she had to a best friend, and let her know she'd arrived safely. CJ sent a text back telling her to get some sun and bag a surfer for her. Chloe rolled her eyes. With her black pixie cut and all of her tattoos and piercings, CJ looked like a gothic Tinkerbell. She hated sunshine and would likely tell any surfer dudes who hit on her to go fuck themselves. Another text from CJ came through. "Don't check the headlines." Of course, that meant she had to. Pulling up her internet browser made her angry. Senator Truman was on the cover of the Globe and the Los Angeles Times. Pictures of him with his wife and daughter were featured below headlines screaming what a wonderful husband and father he was. The man was a fake, a dirtbag, who beat up prostitutes while posing as a squeaky clean family man to the public. It was his fault Chloe'd been suspended, and her flawless reputation had been tarnished. "Long way from home." Chloe glanced up from her phone. Small talk was not her thing. Unless she was doing research for a story and had an objective, she'd never been so hot at it. Eden was the social sister, the charismatic one who smiled and chatted easily. Yeah, guess so. Your first trip to California, I assume," Maxwell observed. "It is." She glanced at the flower and tree-lined streets as they blurred by. It really was beautiful. Her sister had been right in her description on the phone. This neighborhood reminded her a little of the one they'd grown up in, flooding her with memories of innocence and freedom. Before their mother had passed away, before their father had lost himself in bottle after bottle, Their childhood had been filled